This is Annie the ant, and she lives in a tree, and this hole in the tree is her nest. Within this nest lives her mother, the queen, and all of her sisters, who are the workers and soldiers. The female soldiers bravely guard the nest by placing the top of their head in the entrance. The workers, like Annie, forage. To survive the search for food, Annie and her sisters must brave the treacherous obstacles along the way, overcoming impossible odds such as predators, wind, and competitors. Good thing she is a turtle ant. Like a turtle, she has strong body armor, so she can bulldoze through competitors to get to the food. In the Powell Lab at the George Washington University, I'm researching the abilities of turtle ants to forage by investigating how their body structure is adapted to run in this complex canopy environment, with different sized tree branches and various angles, which can include being completely vertical. The most fascinating part of this is that the body size does not directly predict which species are the fastest. Here are two species of cephalotes. The smaller species, Cephalotes pusillus, is actually the faster runner. They are very well adapted to their environment. In fact, they are generalists and live almost everywhere in the Cerrado, from the lowest elevations to 1,000 meters, which is over 3,000 feet. This project investigates the effect of leg length on running speed in turtle ants. Look at the diversity in the size and shape of their leg segments. This interaction with the environment is only one of several projects conducted in the Powell Lab that investigate turtle ant adaptation. Even though we're based out here in DC, let's go back to Annie on the tree. This tree is one of many in the Cerrado of Brazil. The Cerrado is the second largest biome in South America, after the Amazon rainforest. It covers an area the size of Germany, France, Italy, England, and Spain, all combined. It is a savanna biome with grasslands and lots of complexity in forest patches. Different types of patches have different compositions of plants, vertebrates, insects, and microorganisms, based on conditions of that area, such as temperature. And this is why the Cerrado has been so important for turtle ant diversification. It has allowed a number of new species to evolve rapidly, and has allowed researchers like us at the Powell Lab to ask important evolutionary questions. Additionally, the low canopy of the Cerrado allows us to easily access arboreal ants, so we can study them. Cephalotes are not the only genus that has diversified in the Cerrado. The Cerrado is considered a biodiversity hotspot with over 4,800 endemic species of plants and animals. Endemic species are those which are found nowhere else in the world, only in this one location. Yet, for the incredible diversity in this unique ecosystem, there is relatively little research conducted in this biome compared to other biodiversity hotspots such as tropical rainforests. This lack of knowledge is an issue because the biodiversity in the Cerrado is constantly being threatened. There has been a mass destruction in the Cerrado for agricultural land, and only 7.5% of the Cerrado is currently part of the national parks. As of 2017, half of the original Cerrado vegetation was already destroyed, and we're not even sure how much biodiversity has been lost. Researchers in the Cerrado are discovering new species every year. For example, here are two species of turtle ants, which have yet to be described. We found this one up at a very high altitude site just this last July. And this one has only been found in 2 locations, one of which has now been destroyed due to development. These are just a few examples of the species we may never fully understand due to destruction of the Cerrado. Imagine all the species we have already lost. Some of them we may have never known existed. We need to protect this biodiversity and continue to research to make new biological discoveries within this marvelous habitat while it still exists.